So guys, I want to hear, if you were this girl, what would you do if you were in her shoes? Ah, I can't even imagine it. I don't even know what I would do. I would cry. In fact, I would cry. I would just cry. I don't know, but I would cry. If you were in this girl's shoes, tell me what you would do, please. And they also think that we need to be interviewing exes before we get into any relationship because it's getting out of hand. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is a space where I read real life stories and give real life advice. And this story surrounds issues like family pressure, marriage issues, heartbreak, betrayal, name it. And if you're new here, you're yet to subscribe, please do subscribe, like, share, and even drop a comment on this video. So today's story is about how somebody's ex dumped her because of his somebody's boyfriend dumped her because of his ex that came back from abroad. So, according to her narration, she said that they were already planning to get married. This thing is real. They had done introduction. That's how serious it was. They had done introduction. They had even paid some vendors like advance. You know how like something is. I think the marriage was supposed to be in December, and as at July they had started even paying some vendors advance payments and all of that. So this kept on happening. Though there was a certain time she found out, she saw a message in his phone where he was talking to his ex. They were chatting. So when he opened the profile picture, he saw that the profile picture was like a girl that was abroad, not in Nigeria. The background was not Nigeria. So the conversation she was going through felt like, okay, they knew themselves, this could be his ex and all. So at the time she confronted him and he was like, I don't reason it, she's my ex and we just normal catching up. After all, she's not here now, so it's like they vex, it's they fear, you know, they are normal gaslighting and all. So after that one, after some time, I think there was a certain time she also saw a message where that same number sent her a message that I'm at the airport. Yes, I'm at the airport. So she didn't reason it. She didn't reason it much. So one day he told her that he was going to see someone. Normally when he's going to see someone, he would tell her this person, I'm going to see this person and all. But that day he was like, I'm going to catch up with someone and I'll be back. So after throughout that day, she noticed that he wasn't picking her call. He called and called. At some point, the number wasn't going through again. It wasn't like it was saying switched off, but it wasn't going through. It wasn't reachable again. So she was worried and was like, what's going on? So the next day he called and was like, oh, that he was sorry. Plenty. So this is somebody that you guys have done introduction, like you guys have even paid some vendors. So she didn't reason this person is my man. So she didn't put and pay so much attention to it. Then what happened? What even made her find out the whole thing was he saw a message in her phone. She saw a message in his phone that when are you coming? I'm at the hotel. And she was like, who is telling you I'm at the hotel? And she looked and she saw that same number, that same person, that profile picture. She was like, this same person that I said is your ex. Why is the person telling you I'm at the hotel? Is the person in Nigeria? Oh, he not said there, yes, that the person came into Nigeria, this and that is his ex. So that she wanted him to show her around, this and that, take her some places. He was like, how would you be doing this to your ex? If I was the one that was doing this, how would you feel? And he came and said a lot of things, started gaslighting her and all. So she was not telling him that if you live here and you go to that place, just know that this whole thing is done. I'm not going to do this thing with you anymore. If you actually live here and go to that girl's place and go and take your ex or whatever out, that just know that it's over. So she now recalls, she was like, so I think that was even where you were the day that I was calling you. Because today this person has been in Nigeria. So you were with this person as at the day I called you and you used to pick my call, and that day ended. Throughout that day you didn't pick my call. So he was not, the next thing he just fled up and was like, what do you even mean? That in fact that this whole marriage preparation will go on pause, that he will pause everything for now because he's not mentally ready. This one, that one, that she's giving him issues, blah 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 blah. She said those things. She said out of anger that okay, I won't do again. If you live here, I won't do, because you're just trying to threaten your spouse that don't do this, don't do that. But the way he now took it serious, that in fact that everything will go on pause, that they'll pause everything. She was like, what do you even mean? So our introduction and everything, even the vendors were paid, you will pause it. Are you even okay? He said yes. He, like, she now saw the seriousness in his face, that truly, that he said they are going to pause everything, that for now he's not mentally ready, this and that she's stressing him mentally, this and my dear, she said that was how the whole thing ended. Funny enough, the marriage ended. That was how they stopped everything. They ended the whole thing. The people they paid, whatever, that they ended everything. And she even said that till today, that he didn't marry the ex again. That's okay. Even as he has left her, I think the two of them would have gotten married, but they did not. That till today, he's still not married. She's still not married. I was like, wow, because of abroad. First of all, I don't know if this story made me feel somehow. It seems before you enter a relationship, you have to go and have an interview with the person's ex and be sure that this person will not come back and disturb whoever you want to get married to or whoever you want to be in a relationship with, because it's getting serious. Because you will be, everything will be going fine. Then one ex comes and the man gets confused. We need to be holding interviews with these exes so that we will really know their problem and know that, and be sure that, would you come back? Ask them in that interview, will you come back? Will you disturb? Will you text my man? Please, those interviews are necessary, because what is it? Or is it the abroad? And there's a way Nigerians see this abroad thing. If you are from abroad now, the way they will start worshiping you, they will start doing, hey, they want to please you. Maybe when they were here, the girl was not, obviously the girl never go abroad, so she just went abroad, and oh, maybe that's what sank in and entered his brain. Because Nigerians, you see them and abroad, there's one thing about people that have gone outside the country, even Ghana, even as Ghana here, Togo, name it, name any African country, so long as you say, oh, I'm not Nigerian, I'm from this. Nigerian people don't, the way they don't, they love you already, because say from another country. I don't know if that was his problem, I don't know, but it does not make sense because of abroad or because of what. Like, how does it even make sense now? How does it even make sense? People have paid vendors, paid everything, done introduction, then one ex comes from nowhere. Don't you know how to set boundaries? Is it because of the abroad? What is your problem? And I believe you guys, yeah, him and this ex have been talking, so he must have also told the ex that, oh, I've done my introduction, or maybe he's not there. I don't even know what to say. But it does not make sense. Kai, for vendors that you have paid, I'm not sure, some vendors, they don't do refund. You have paid them advance, you have paid them, I mean, because as it's far, they might do refund. But it does not, is the refund what the shame? You have done introduction, you not tell people that you're not doing it again. Ah, God, how now? How? Because of one, some people should just have sense and do better. So guys, I want to hear, if you were this girl, what would you do if you were in her shoes? I can't even imagine it. I don't even know what I would do. I would cry. In fact, I would cry. I would just cry. I don't know, but I would cry. If you were in this girl's shoes, tell me what you would do, please. And they also think that we need to be interviewing exes before we get into any relationship, because it's getting out of hand. Okay, guys, so drop your thoughts in the comments. More real stories and honest advice coming to your screen, guys. Just turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any stories at all. And if you have a story to share, anonymous or not, please drop it in the email in the description box and we'll read it here, guys. And please, don't forget to share your stories. If you have something similar, in fact, share your story, because see, I always tell you guys that somebody might have a similar story, might have something related to that your story that the person is going through. That your story you share might help that person. I always tell you guys, okay? This is Dear Debby, where every single story has a voice. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.